like this.
Yeah, and funny story. I got locked in here with the first guest yesterday. His name's Bert. He runs.
Bert.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And so we were done with the interview, and then I wanted to go out, and it wouldn't unlock, and they actually had to bust us out with crowbars. And stuff.
Oh, cool. That's an experience.
I just locked the door again. I hope we can get out, but
yeah.
No, so let's just jump straight into it. If you wouldn't
All right.
mind just introducing yourself. Actually, to me as well.
Yeah, well, I'm Dennis.
Okay.
I'm 48 years old, and I'm living in Holland, just 6 miles from Rotterdam. And I'm the maker of Demolition Man on Steroids. So
Okay.
that's an upgraded software version of the Demolition Man.
Yeah.
I did it in 2009, 2010. So I was one of the first adapters of P-Rock. Then I did with Gerard the Matrix,
Mm-hmm.
and now just finished Kill Bill.
Kill Bill.
Yeah, so 3 machines all running on P-Rock.
Okay, and why?
Well, when I started out with pinball, I just saw things that could be better, or at least different. So I was really into like, how can I make a machine more fun? And I had the Demolition Man because I really like the ramps, but there was something missing. You have the cryo clone Demolition Man. It doesn't have real modes, and both you have 4 multi-balls of 2 of which are quite the same.
Okay.
So it was like, I can get creative with it.
Yeah.
And I just stumbled over the P-Rock thing that just came out. And I was like, why not? I have a little background in music. I like some video editing. So, just
what is
go crazy.
P-Rock? Can you explain that to me?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, P-Rock is like you change the MPU of your pinball machine.
Yeah.
And then it registers all the switches on your computer. And
then you can just mess around with it on your computer?
You can mess around with it, yeah. So you can do the code on your computer.
Okay.
And you can trigger the coils and the lamps and do the lamp shows. And
okay.
You can do all your music on the computer.
When did that become available? Was that like the
I
day
think
before you did the
2009.
Demolition? So you were just sitting there waiting for this to happen?
No, I don't know how I stumbled over it.
Okay.
I can't remember, but I think it was one of the first ones here in...
Okay.
Just for P-Rock itself.
All right, and so
it's an American product from Jerrystellenberg.
Yeah.
And he did it. He started it out with Adam Preble, and now he's doing like Multimorphic.
But that was the purpose, is to be able to basically like adapt, like I don't know,
just
to translate.
Do your
whatever.
own thing with the pinball machine.
And you can do that with any pinball machine.
Basically.
Okay.
Basically, yeah. So and like the Williamses, WCSW. Was it a 95? You could do Stern white star thing. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's different machines that you can, or different systems that you can get into.
The Bride of Pinball 2.0.
Yeah, that from Barry.
From Barry.
Dutch
Pinball.
Yeah, exactly.
And also Big Lebowski is running sort of on P-Rock. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So. He's whoever this is basically democratizing the development of pinball.
I really feel kind of like that the P-Rock also started the new era of pinball.
Okay.
We had Stern as the last manufacturer of pinball machines. Yeah. And well, of course they were limited in their budgets and the things that they could do with their games. So there was a real need for more deeper or different kind of pinball machines, and people, homebrew projects started coming up, and also Barry Driesen from Dutch Pinball with Koen Hetzel, the programmer.
Yeah.
Got a light of it, and they started a few months after me, and they started to the Bride of Pinball. And
is this like pyramids getting built at the same place at the same time, or did you guys actually know each other? Were you helping each other? Were you talking to each other?
Well, we knew each other through the Dutch Pinball Association.
Yeah.
And when I was working on the Matrix, they came visit us.
Okay.
So we kind of had contact there.
Yeah.
And one thing led to another. You had Eric Priepke from Color D. Sorry, not from Color DMD. He did the Cactus Canyon Continued.
Okay.
And you had Randy, who does color DMD, and we were all together at the 2012 Expo in Chicago.
Everybody keeps talking about that.
Everybody came there. Yeah. So when he said, when he saw the Matrix, it was like, I can do something with the color DMD.
Yeah.
And Eric Priepke, of course, he did a lot of animations for newer titles. Then Cactus Canyon Continued was a big hype. So Jersey Jack, it all feels like the P-Rock thing started something that people were like, okay, we can do more than what Stern is doing with their pinball machine.
Okay, well that's the first time that's been brought up to me, but
it's when I look back at it, it's like it's the momentum of that era of that time. A lot of people were waiting for something else. And
does this guy still exist? Is he still around?
Yeah, he does the Multimorphic with the...
What's Multimorphic? You're going to have to take me down dark paths. Yeah.
Sorry. You got the P3.
Yeah.
My memory is a little bit lacking.
But is this like a system that he's using to...
No, he's actually building pinball machines.
Oh.
Lexi Lightspeed, for example. He has the floating, he has the big screen on the playfield and floating flippers.
Okay.
And
I haven't seen any of that. So the name of the company is Multimorphic.
Yeah. Because when he started out, it was pinball controllers.
Yeah.
They did P-Rock on. Then it's almost the same board. It's the P3 board.
Okay.
And P3, when he started, with all the building his own games, he changed it to Multimorphic.
Okay, all right.
So Jerrystellenberg.
Jerrystellenberg. I'm gonna have to
from Texas.
Maybe those are my people. Actually, the Texans are like the big rich brothers of the Alabama. They're the ones you like to go visit for Christmas. For sure.
Yeah. Thanksgiving and all of this.
Grandma always had good presents.
Yeah.
But Jerrystellenberg. But then, so you did this. Can if you can't answer any of these questions that I'm about to ask, just because I'm asking stupid questions, then just don't. But like for me, when you say I just did Kill Bill, is that like a one-time thing? You just spent 5 years of your life building this thing that nobody ever else is gonna see other than where you take it.
Well, that's the good thing, with having a friend like Gerard of the museum. Yeah. We also have the Matrix here and also the Demolition Man on steroids. Okay. So people can actually play it.
Okay. So you're satisfied with your work when people can gather to Rotterdam and play your game.
Yeah, it's also very nice to see smiles on people's faces or like, oh wow, is this homebrew?
Okay.
Wow, yeah.
That's cool. And you did, that means you did the graphics. You work with other people. Is this a team of people? Do you have friends of friends and stuff like that?
No, mostly it's I start the project. Yeah. And I have my ideas, and I did the animations for the video. At some point, it started off as a World Cup soccer. Yeah. And we really changed the playfield and all. Okay. And then a guy, Geert, that's a Dutch name. So
yeah, I know the guy. He's also with
he does
Dutch Pinball, right?
Yeah, he does like the cars. He's an airbrusher, airbrush artist, very very talented guy. Uh-huh. And he wanted to help me out with the playfield, and then he got a little the virus came into him, and it was we can do this and that, and so he really brought the project to another level. Yeah. And he did the side work and the side art, and he started welding ramps. So without him, the machine wouldn't be what it is today.
And you have the Kill Bill here?
Yeah, it's here.
I can go look at it?
Yeah, you can look at it on the fourth floor. Yeah, where the seminars are.
Newly opened fourth floor.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So top level.
Did you get a what's it called? A pin sound on it? Did you talk to those guys?
I know it. Yeah, okay. But because we do all the programming, also the video and the sound, everything is coming from my computer.
So you have like upgraded sound, and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it can go very very loud.
Yeah,
yeah. I have to put it down every time because Magic Girl is next to it, and Eric from Magic Girl is like, then
can you please shut your machine up?
Yeah, now we're good friends. So
I bet. I mean, Eric's a fun guy. I had him in here, but one of the things that I'd like to know is, I went to a guy's house the other. I was just talking to
Max.
No. I don't.
Sorry.
This guy's name was Tom, but
it's different Max. Yeah.
What's going on at Max's house?
I don't know.
The first thing that came out of your
Get taken
mouth.
to the Max.
No, but I just talked to Robin from Pinside, and
yeah.
and one of the things that I thought was amazing is I put on Pinside. A buddy of mine wanted to go see the Alien because he's thinking about buying the Alien.
Yeah.
Actually, we just bought it from
Stefan.
From Stefan, and so basically. Like 6 people on Pinside said come have a look at it, and you can see the machine kind of thing. So I don't remember where I was going with that, but it was it was. I was talking to Eric about it. Anyway, so that's neither here nor there. So tell me, like the Kill Bill thing. What do you do with your day job?
I'm a financial trying to be creative with the figures.
Okay, so this is like your creative outlet then also.
Yeah. I have a little background in music production. I did some in the early 90s house music. Stuff like that. I was really into hip hop.
As long as it was I do a podcast called Hip Hop and stuff.
Really?
Yeah. If you want some like good new hip hop, because the whole reason me and my buddy started doing this this podcast is because people in our age are just like the only good stuff is old stuff. And I can prove you wrong if that's your opinion.
Yeah.
I remember what I was gonna say. So I went to this guy Tom's house, and on Pinside basically just came and said, you can come over to our place and play Alien. And he had on his wall the Wizard of Oz, but the attract mode. And it was just like on his wall, not in the machine. And I was, wow, that's amazing. That's cool. How did you do that? And he said they did a like a top-down recording of it, and then slow-mo programmed the lights one by one. And if I wanted to get the Kill Bill attract mode like program me so I can hang it on my wall, would you hook me up?
Yeah, sure, no problem.
All right, cool. I'm looking. For a buddy of mine. We have to look into what's going to cost to make it happen. But basically, I'd like to have just like the play field like lit up, because there's only so much space you can have to play something. Anyway, what'd you do with the apron? Did you do something cool with the apron? Because I was I was at my friend's house last night, and we were just after this and looking at all this stuff and thinking. And I was looking at the aprons of the 3 machines we have standing there, and it's such like they suck. Aprons suck. We're gonna save the apron world. There needs to be something happen.
Geert, the artist guy, he did I call it just airbrushing the aprons. So there are different kind of aprons.
Nice.
Not for this one yet. But the one is above. We just put it together like last weekend.
Okay.
Well, the cabinet and the playfield came together.
Yeah.
I've been working on for more than a year, on and off, because I was a little tired of the project.
Sure.
And what we have above is the white wood playfield. So it doesn't have all the artwork yet, and as the prototype plastics. So it's more like the prototype machine. It doesn't have all the welded ramps.
But we can still play it.
Yeah. Okay. It's fully functional.
Because you're taking me up
in
there as soon as we're done here.
Yeah, sure.
But what are you doing next?
Taking a little vacation.
Do it.
I guess.
Don't like that would be your 4th project. That's what crazy people do.
Yeah, exactly. The first one is just fun. The second is because you want to take it up another level. And the third one is like, I'm really serious with this. If you did like three in a row. Yeah. And the 4th one, if I'm gonna do a 4th one, it has to be something more like than just a hobby project.
Pornhub. Do a Pornhub pinball.
Well, you're gonna do that? Sure, no problem. You get me interested.
we can go. I'm telling you, we can go to Pornhub. We can be like, look, we're building 1,000 of these things, and you're just gonna give them to your customers, because every man cave needs a Pornhub pinball.
Yeah, that's true. We only have Playboy, and this is a little 80s style.
No, I was messing around. That's actually the idea of a friend of mine, and it was just one of those things where we were messing around. And I was like, you know what, that might just be dumb enough to work. But
it's gonna be a messy machine.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know. How you gonna do the glory hole? I don't know.
That's what I'm talking about. Sure. You can go on forever. Yeah. You can do that.
You can do a whole podcast of this.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But anyway, well, it was really nice to meet you, Dennis, and Someone needs to get to the bathroom.
Yeah, I don't know why.
But we'll talk soon again.
All right.
I'm glad you got Kill Bill finally out. I've been hearing about it since I was hearing about pinball because I've been talking to Gerard. And now let's go play it. I want to see it.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah?
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.